It is Saturday, it is yard sale day, but we had to stop and get some snacks at Food Line. Kayla's gonna run in real quick and get us some snacks. And usually we have some, but we just left super early in the morning. I think there's 4 community yard sales. Go see if we can find a flipping line for a profit.
Anymore since they're not the Redskins?
Yeah, maybe worth some money. There's lots of Redskin members.
Some man, the one of the first guys that came in here, he said, because you don't have that price high.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still here.
Yeah. And
She's got their jeans? Really?
It's crowded.
Oh, it's a Sony. That's weird. Huh, I have no idea if that's a good deal or not, to be honest with you. It's only 5.1 megapixel. It seems a little low. It's the DSC H1. Yeah, see, that's not where my specialties are. So I'll put that thing back. That's what you need for your iPod. Your iPad. What is it? You had $5 on it?
Yep.
There you go.
thank you.
Have a good day. That is a nice... That is a nice Super Stroke grip, man. Some of these things can run 30, 40 bucks. This one's brand spanking new with the little thing. That ain't too shabby. It's RBZ head. It's got a dent on it. It's not bad though. High loft. How's it going? $2. Oh, it's got the shaft just broken in it. You have to extract the shaft.
Yeah, my husband explained how. How does that work?
Yeah, so
Yeah, heat it up and then.
mine's that broke. He's like, you want it, you can put a new shaft on it, and I just never put a new shaft on it.
Yeah.
That piece getting out of there is,
It's gonna be interesting.
figure it out. I tried. I couldn't do it.
Usually you gotta heat it up pretty good.
Yeah.
But for $2, that's a nice little. That's not bad. So this will have to be extracted. But that's a good head. The heads at clubs still sell. There's a little mark on it there for $2. Can't beat that for $2.
Are those your friends?
Hey Karen and Larry, is that you? Did you come back to see me? They said, no, get out of my way. They're leaving their buddy over there. Oh, they Danners.
Yeah.
Those are my patrol boots right there, size 10.5, perfect.
They're government issued. He took them before he left the company.
Yeah, they're nice. No, I was confused. It says 10 and then 8.
Oh.
Is it $8 or is it's a 10?
$10 for 10.5, size 10.5, right? Phil?
That's what it is. Yeah, we'll go 8 if you want.
I'll go 10 because I know they're super
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, I was retiring. They said it's time for boot issue. I guess. All right, give me a couple.
You say, go ahead and give me them
Yeah.
Danners. Yeah. They're nice. They're heavy boots, but they last forever.
Oh, exactly.
The good cars are in the box for my son.
But that was about 20 years ago.
They went through the cars.
Man, I think I want to buy all these. These are like super cheap. I think I want to buy all your Hot Wheels.
Oh, sweet.
They're just super. They're only like 10. They're $10, and usually when you go places, they're like $10 a piece.
Well, every time we went to Walmart when the kids were young, we
Right.
buy them a car.
Put a pile right here.
Cars all win. The other boxes win too.
So thank you.
I'll take these two. What are these? These look old. Would you also do $10 for this whole box?
Pardon me?
Would you do $10 for this whole box?
Yeah.
You got 20 on it, but
Yeah, I'll do 10.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does? Okay, no, that's okay. I trust you.
It is actually really cool.
Oh, is that for
Just make
VBS?
sure.
Yeah.
But because I had
That's
it
cool.
last
I know
year.
very little about any type of toys, vintage toys. I'm trying to learn this type of stuff. This was all Imaginext stuff. That actually sells pretty well online. They were asking $40 a box there. I thought that was a little expensive, but they did say that they had some Playmobil down on the other end. And this box right here is also full of some Legos I'd go over and check out. Some of these cases wouldn't be worth. A little police guy in there. That's funny. I just buying a whole bunch of stuff, really. How much were these? No. 10?
Just plain mobile. It was 10.
10? I'll do it for 10.
They called you guys years ago.
For 10 and a half, size 10 and a half, right?
That's what it is. Yeah, we'll go 8 if you.
So this is Kayla Cam. Sometimes it gets a little confusing about like where I am in relationship to where she is. This is the same yard sale. I'm buying like the Legos and the Matchbox and all that stuff. This is just on the other side of it, and she finds some really awesome stuff over here.
We're down here, like, I don't like, have a soft job, pushy job.
They're the best type of job, ain't they?
The good cars are in the box for my son.
But that was about 20 years ago.
They went through the cars.
So a yard sale like this, that the prices are super good, everything is between $1 and $5, is that Kayla's going to go ahead and pick a lot of this stuff up from our booth, because something like that, those whales, will sell in our booth for $15, and a lot of this other stuff will sell for about $15 in the booth. Again, we do have the booth at the Bounty Hunters Emporium, which is in Surfside Beach.
One time we went to Walmart and the kids were young.
That's funny, the cars all win, the other boxes win too. My-
I think we used them twice. The price of the original still on it.
Now, no, I didn't show a whole bunch of that stuff on camera when it comes to the Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Legos, and the thing I pick up next I really don't show on camera, but we're going to go all over that at the end of the video, and it is an insane buy.
I'm buying all this stuff for the booth.
Still know about the Legos.
They only want $5 for that.
Yeah, I know, their deals are
like,
pretty much.
I can't pass up on this stuff.
That's a whole bunch of Playmobil stuff. Indians and Cavalry. I don't know anything about Playmobil. Oh, bye.
Buy the wagon, you can just put everything in the wagon.
I know, right? And actually, I need 2 of these for surf fishing this year.
The original's still on it.
That's the name brand one. Yeah, ours is all tore up.
We used it for one catfish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
There you go.
Ours is all tore up.
106.
106?
Say 105.
We'll do it. There's 100, and then there is 5.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Got some purses. Ooh, the sack. $15 though.
Cool fish.
You gotta buy a sack cheaper than that, right? At 15.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at this thing. It's like a cool little. Oh, it's a food warming plate. I thought it was something totally different. It's a nice Callaway golf shoes. Ooh, they're brand new. Size 10. That's my size. They're brand new. It is golfing season. A lot of times this stuff will start to decay.
Yeah.
Little bug. How'd you feel, little bug? That's pretty nice. $10? I think that's a pretty good deal. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. I get your shoes at $10 on them?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Well, I appreciate the good deal.
You're welcome.
Bowling. Why did I think that they were say $1? Is it all jacked up? Oh yeah. That's a cool little Titleist bag though. It's got a nasty. I bet you can cut that off of there. Yeah, for $1? That's a good deal for $1. Bag boys are nice. Man, those things are expensive. 25 bucks for what? Swap. Hey, Harley Davidsons. Oh, they want 50 for the Harley Davidsons. Is that Carhartt? Sure looks like Carhartt. Not Carhartt. Big boy. I just kicked that with my foot.
Yeah, but that one fits my lug nuts on my old truck I used to have.
This thing's pretty neat, but it's plastic. For 10 bucks, I'm gonna say no.
Where are you from up north? Which one? New Jersey? Monmouth County? Canada?
So this rigid tool is super nice, and as you can tell right now, there's a different like heads in here. You have the charger and everything like that. And he tells me here in a second that the battery doesn't work, but when you see like something like this, just think about parting it out. Don't really care that the battery doesn't work. A lot of these tools will always work, but the heads are really, really expensive when it comes to this rigid tool. Battery doesn't work. Gotcha.
The way they did them, now they changed the size of the battery.
Yeah.
So it's not one size fits all, but
Really?
I did find them online for the batteries.
Do you remember how much they were going online for the batteries?
It ranged in price, but I think the cheapest was like $16 or something.
16.
Didn't stick out.
That's a shame. That's where they get you nowadays. Is the tool never fails. It's the batteries that fail. Then they switch their stuff.
Yeah. They might have it up at that Hanger Outlets. That there's a tool store in there that sells all kinds of different tools and stuff. They refurbish them.
Did you do 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it was $1 for this.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm at 16 bucks. This is a cool little bag. I got it for free, basically, because I only paid 15 bucks for this. So that's not too shabby. Bought more stuff.
What'd you get?
A tool that doesn't work and a bag that's all ripped up. Wow, what a good day out there at the yard sales, and stuff that I usually don't pick up, I picked up because it was cheap. Some of the stuff I accidentally not accidentally left behind. It would cost me probably another 100 bucks to buy it. I should have, just for the education. But this stuff I kind of knew was going to be good, and I wasn't spending a whole bunch of money to get the education on some of this. So I'm going to show you what I got. I already very loosely went through some stuff, and I've already found some really cool stuff that's going to sell for 10 times the amount of money I bought it for. First, we'll go over to the Lego that I was hemming and hawing, and I'm sure everybody was screaming, pick it up, it's older. It actually is older. I think it is from 2001, which would make this 22 years old, so that's a pretty old Lego set. I don't know if I have the whole set. I'll actually have to put it together, but this is the Lego 7744 Police, and it's got like so right here, this is the same. So this one's the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I do have the other set here that has the little cars. If it's all complete, like with the little cars, it's like 150 to 200 bucks. If it's not, a nearly complete one went for $90. I picked it up for 10. I still think that's a pretty good deal. Then the Matchbox cars, I picked up a couple actually that were in here, and I noticed that I was listening to what they were saying. They said, you know, well, we used to buy them for our kids. People I was talking to, I was thinking their kids now are probably maybe my age or a little bit younger, which means these had to be at least 20 to 30 years old. And actually, they're a little bit older than that. Some are from the 70s all the way to the 90s. I don't see any in the 2000s. I will be looking for the red line ones. I don't know if I'm going to find any. I don't think that these are all going to be old enough. But for $20 for all of this, I could not go wrong because of the age of these. I thought they would still be a good pickup. Between the 70s and 90s, and they sell them with the cases, and a lot of those go for over 100 bucks just for like that many. And then I have all these. Like I said, I will go through them. Like this one right here, I think is from 74. So I'll be going through all of these. I don't think that I'm gonna find any red lines. I loosely went through it trying to find one for the video, and I didn't find any. So I was thinking, you know what, we might not have any red lines in there, and I don't know if I'm gonna go through every single one of these to see, you know, if I have a rare one in here. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll throw it in a bin, and you know, on a rainy day, this can be my rainy day education one time. But I think it was still a good deal. It was $10 for this, $10 for that, $10 for this, and these cases actually are from the year 2000. I think one's 2001, one's 2000, and the cases alone on eBay still go for $5 to $6, so that ain't too shabby for 30 bucks. Then the Playmobil stuff, I know very little. Actually, I would say zero about this stuff, but when I got home, I noticed that it had a different name on the bottom of it, and the name starts with a G, and of course the camera is not going to pick it up. And it says 1977, I think, or 1974. So, and that's what these are from. They're Playmobil from the 70s. Not all of it, some of it's from the 80s, but again, I think how much I have in here, an easy $100, maybe even more. This older Playmobil stuff actually goes just as good as Legos. Probably not just as good as Legos, but that ain't too bad for $10. You know what I'm saying? Taking the chance on that for 10 bucks probably made me $90 to $100. And then inside the bin of small toys, they look like soldiers and like small little G.I. Joes. A lot of it was this. It's just plastic G.I. Joe, not G.I. Joes. They're just Chinese made plastic soldiers. Like there's nothing, they just say China on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So I'll again go through and make sure I'm not overlooking anything because I quickly went through it. But I do have a whole bunch of metal airplanes from the company Road Champs, and they seem to actually in lots go fairly good. These are all beat up though, like none of these are in super good condition, but this many I still think I'll be able to get 30-40 bucks for. And then this might be the steal of a deal, but it's not as good as I actually once thought. See, when I start looking these up, I wrote down, you know, I looked at the base of them and I wrote on, it says Britain's LTD 1971 made in China. When you look that up and then you type in what it is, horse and Indian or whatever, and it comes up to say detail. Well, then your heart starts fluttering because if you look up Britain's detail, D-E-E-T-A-I-L, those things are worth a lot of money. 150, 200, 400, 1,000, you name it, like they're selling for it. I have actually one so we can compare. This one right here, as you can tell on the bottom, it says it right there, D-E-E-T-A-I-L, and these are the ones made in England. These are the, to me, more expensive than those. These will still go pretty good because I have a lot of them. I'm still thinking probably $40 to $100. I'll have to do more research, but these little guys, if you had a whole bunch of these, they are worth a ton of money. So when you're out there, these little figurines, and this is the fun stuff, is going through, researching it, get that in my brain because I'll have that in my brain forever until I forget it, which probably will be tomorrow, but I'm just kidding. But, you know, I saw those in there. I actually picked, I think I picked this one up, and I realized that these toys were older. This says made in the United States. Like this little cannon right here goes for $6, and this little cannon goes for $6. So it's 12 bucks. I bought the whole thing for $10, so they're gonna put me in the profit, and all of these are profit. So a steal of a deal on those. Also, that yard sale were these, I'm telling you, once you find one good yard sale, you honestly should just buy the whole yard sale. You say, shut it down, I'll give you 400 bucks for everything, and let them go in, and you take all their stuff, because these right here, I know Danners, I've worn them a lot as police officer. They were the boot of choice if you were not getting into foot chases. And if you wore Danners, you totally understand that. And right here on the inside is going to be the name brand of it, or not the name brand, but the model of it. Danner 21210. These are the super nice Gore-Tex ones. These are the same exact boots I used to wear. And I know that they were $300 to $400 when the PD bought them. And that's exactly how much they go for online. Some of them sell as high as $399. Brand new with the box from Danner, or some of them sell as low as $250. In this case, these are brand new. They've never been worn. They've never even been laced, because you could tell if they were laced or not. The laces are still on the inside, and that's how they come new. And I'll probably get 250 bucks for these, and I paid $10 for them. They actually were like, because they had like $10 here and then $8 on the bottom, and guess what? These are definitely worth $10 hairs, I'll tell you that. So $250 there, hundreds and hundreds probably in toys. That was a crazy yard sale. Like I said, when you find one good yard sale, it is definitely time to buy everything that you can. I should have probably, on looking back, bought the other stuff in the boxes, but sometimes you just don't know. When you look at 40 bucks per box, you're like, man, 40, that's like $120. And sometimes that adds up in your brain, but when you start to piece out and realize how much you're getting, it probably would have been 50 cents a piece, if not less than that. So I'm still learning. I've only been doing this for 3 or 4 years now. Actually, 5 years reselling, so going on 5 years here, and it's still hard sometimes. Like your brain gets an overload, you're like, okay, I'll take this, and this, but I've got to start learning, hey, just buy it all. You know what I'm saying? Just buy it all. Well, I do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, you know I will always get you on the next one.